What's going on, traders? In this video, we are going to talk about the possibility of this being a buy the rumor, sell the news type of environment when it comes to the overall stock market. Before we start, like, subscribe, comment your thoughts below. Let's get into the video. So right now, we're looking at the SPY daily time frame. And one thing we know about the overall stock market is that it is forward looking. What does that mean? Well, the market likes to pump off of hopes and dreams, aka rumors. And we also know that the market likes to sell based off of news, hence the term buy the rumor, sell the news. And I think a perfect example of this is Liberation Day. These three candles here. Now, Liberation Day happened on April 2nd, but the week of Liberation Day, or a few days before Liberation Day, we understood that Trump was supposed to announce something big, but we didn't know exactly what he was going to announce. This is a rumor, right? We don't have actual news. We just have a rumor. And so the SPY pumped all the way from 545 to 568 heading into Liberation Day. And then the day of Liberation Day, or after hours of Liberation Day, we finally got our actual news from Trump. What news was that? Well, basically, we got a bunch of tariff news. We understood what each country was getting in regards to tariffs, which was about 10% more or less. And we also understood that China was getting an increase on tariffs during this time. This was our news. And then the market sold off. So again, Liberation Day, heading into Liberation Day, we didn't know what Trump was going to announce. We just knew he was supposed to announce something. That is our buy the rumor. And then the day of, we got our announcement. That is our sell the news. Right? And so I think we're looking at the same scenario present day. Now, why do I think that? Well, when you think about it, we don't really know anything when it comes to tariffs, right? Trump hasn't really told us anything. Even today, Trump met with China, right? And I think they're supposed to meet again tomorrow. And if you read this, it doesn't really tell us anything. A very good meeting today with China and Switzerland. Many things discussed, much agreed to, a total reset negotiated in a friendly but constructive manner. I mean, what does this tell us? A very good meeting today with China and Switzerland, many things discussed, much agreed to. Okay, what did you discuss? What did you agree to? A total reset negotiated in a friendly but constructive manner. Okay, but what was negotiated? We want to see for the good of both China and the U.S. an opening up of China to American business. Great progress was made. What was the progress? Right? and we keep getting this type of information where Trump tells us that he's meeting with a country or he's going to meet with a country. And then when we ask him, okay, what happened? He doesn't tell us anything. If you pay attention to a lot of his interviews, right, he'll get asked a question and he'll beat around the bush. He won't answer the question directly. He'll just say a bunch of nonsense and then he'll glaze himself, and then at the same time he'll hate on Biden or he'll throw shade at Biden. Like, he doesn't really tell us anything. He just beats around the bush, grabs a box of Krispy Kremes and slathers himself with them, and just tells us that Biden is trash, right? Like, that's all he does every time he answers a question. And so far, for the past few weeks, we don't really know anything. When you really think about it, what do we really know? He's not giving us any news. This is rumors, right? This is just possibilities. This is hopes. This is dreams. This is what the market is pumping off of, right? Like we just discussed, the market likes to pump off of hopes and dreams, aka rumors. A very good meeting with China. We talked about stuff. We agreed on stuff. We negotiated stuff. Progress is going to be made. What does that tell you? Like, what does that really tell you? And so we're constantly seeing new information like this come out from Trump, where there's not really anything solidified, right? There's not anything written in stone. And I think Liberation Day is a perfect example of this. We knew he's supposed to announce something. We knew something was coming, but ultimately we didn't get anything until Liberation Day. And again, when it comes to tariffs, we know something is coming. We know something is supposed to happen, but we just don't know for sure what's going to happen, right? And so that is what I mean when I say that we could be looking at a buy the rumor, sell the news type of environment right now. Well, right now, we're just buying a bunch of rumors. The market is just pumping off a bunch of hopes and dreams. And then once we finally get actual news on tariffs, whether it's good or bad, the market is potentially going to sell off. And so if we're looking at the SPY here, one thing I've mentioned to you guys over and over is that I do think the month of May, we are going to get a rug pull in the overall market. I've said this since April, right? I've said the month of May, and crazy enough, a lot of you ignore the May part. I keep saying the month of May, right? I think the month of May, which is this month, we're going to see the market rug pull towards the downside. Now, how low can we go? We can either make new lows, or we hit a double bottom, or we fill this gap here at 529, between 529 525 on the spot. Now, in regards to upside here, if we're talking about upside, I've talked about this in multiple videos. Despite how bearish you guys think, I do think the SPY can head as high as 575, 580. Okay, I do think that is possible. If we're talking about this double top neckline, so you got your top here, and then your neckline is here at around 576, 575 more or less, it's very much possible that the SPY can head this high before we sell off all over again and start filling these gaps towards the downside. All right, that is what I'm looking at when it comes to upside and downside, and when it comes to the SPY. Now, when we look at the triple Qs, pretty much the same thing. You got your double top here, you got your top here, and then your neckline here, and it looks like we're heading towards this neckline here at around 500. Highest we can be looking at is about 505 before potentially selling off all over again. And so this is something I've been talking about in every video. Despite the thumbnail being bearish, for you thumbnail warriors who like to read it, read thumbnails, I've mentioned multiple times that we can head towards these levels. Okay, and I still think the month of May, which is this month, obviously, we're going to see another sell-off. Again, could this be a buy the rumor, sell the news type of environment? You guys let me know what you think in the comments below. Lastly, Bitcoin. I talked about Bitcoin. I made a whole video dedicated to Bitcoin. I said if Bitcoin mounts and holds above 95K, this thing is going to go ballistic. Congratulations if you listen. Congratulations if you have investments in crypto. I think Bitcoin is going to head towards 108K. After that, 112K. Highest I'm looking at is about 115K. That's all I have for this video. You guys let me know what you think. Do you think this is a buy the rumor, sell the news type of environment, or do you think this is a buy the rumor, buy the news type of environment? You let me know in the comments below. Until the next video, traders, have a good one.